The sun wields a scalpel and talks in medical jargon. Icarus is prepared for this. He'd started preparing the moment things had changed. It was just a fact of puberty, really, something every kid went through. Hair in awkward places, the appearance of periods, being locked in a tower, all the normal teenage boy things. Things are one way inside and he can't say he likes it. Closets filled with skirts and dresses, kisses to the cheek, and how big you've gotten. He wants to go back to a time where his identity wasn't defined by the wax wings hanging heavily upon his back. The sun shows him past examples, success stories it's helped rid of their unwanted parts, and he is a prime candidate for this affirming surgery, judging by the data on his chart. The operation isn't cheap, but he knows that everything comes with a price, and if it requires a fall from grace, then he won't think twice. Because he's always wondered how big the sky is compared to the bowed wood roof on the top floor. And the closest thing he knows to grass between his toes is a bitty, fluffy carpet. To him, the rest of the world is simply a scenic painting with a windowsill-shaped frame, and he is desperate to see it how he wants to. He stood on that windowsill many times, binding his wings flat against his back and wondering if that would be enough for people to see that he didn't want to fly, if it meant embracing them as a body part, But Daedalus and his dear mother had made them for him. They'd laboured for 9 months and then, well, she'd laboured again. He didn't want them to think he wasn't grateful, he's just outgrown having wings. The sun asks if he's ready. Of course he is, and so he finally takes flight. It tells him to count from 10 as Icarus and his thoughts race up into some strange world where he gets high on the ozone. He only gets to 4 and he's thinking that he never meant to have wings in the first place. If he'd had a choice in the matter, he probably would have been born the way he wanted. He wouldn't have had to pack his body with cotton and hurt himself to a new centre of gravity better suited to survive. It wouldn't have taken so long for his parents to call him by his new name. But he has a choice now, as the wax begins to melt and he feels every pain of the fall incoming. Tomorrow he'll have to face the rest of the world like he's done something wrong. Like this was an accident. Tomorrow they'll spread his tale, yet another victim of the transgender craze, the daughter who flew too close to a son. But for now, the ocean and his friends catch him in their arms, and through the pain he is laughing that finally he is a man and nothing more. He can run anywhere he wants to now, and he never returns to that tower. Strangers might wince at his scars, but his parents say he looks happier. And at each dawn seen, not through a window, but smeared across the entire sky, Icarus looks up and he thanks the sun.